the ROM, the zoo. So many things to do in Toronto on Family Day. And it was beautiful, right? Well, Tuesday morning's drive into the city will not be nearly as beautiful. It was cold, too, on Monday. Temperatures around -17 to start the day. Slowly rose in the afternoon, but still cooler than average temperatures. Okay, so we've got a system that's moving through the overnight. Should be done by about mid-morning. But we've seen some pretty significant snow and lightning with this storm already. And then in Atlantic Canada, a better day for you. This is your clear out day, the shoveling kind of day. You're getting a little tiny window before the next storm moves in. So you've got one system after another. Same thing for the Great Lakes. 3 storms this week, not big storms, 3 systems moving through. By the third one, you're looking at rain rather than snow, if you can believe it. So temperatures are on the rise across the east. Okay, so we're looking at 5 to 8 centimeters in general, or we have 8 to 12 centimeters in general. In the lighter blue, 4 to 8 centimeters. And yes, we've had lots of reports of not just snow, but blowing snow, because the winds are pretty significant. So the morning drive's not going to be great. You may want to set the alarm a little bit early, if you haven't done so already, because of that particular system. So let's look at this. This is Wednesday morning. We've got the one system moving into Atlantic Canada, another area of low pressure moving out of the Great Lakes, and another one moving in Thursday into Friday. So yes, it's a succession, almost a parade, but if you can believe it, the latter half of the week, you're going to see temperatures on the plus side of 0, which is nice. You're not going to be system free, though. You still have snow in the forecast for the next couple of days. Temperatures overnight still on the cold side. And here's that system. So Tuesday morning, it's moving east. So Montreal, you'll get a little taste of this as well as it continues eastward. Not big snow, just some light flurries for you. And then the Great Lakes, again, there's the next system moving in. Southwestern Ontario may see a little bit of rain mixed in with this. Charlottetown, you haven't seen rain in a while, have you? You've seen a lot of snow, though. Man. It has been significant. Snow continues to pile up. That's storm number 2. Tuesday, through the day Monday, we still had a trough moving through. Tuesday, you'll be better. This is storm number 1 and storm number 2 combined snowfall. So significant. 30 centimeters in Charlottetown, more in Moncton. And again, more storms this week, at least another 3 for you. Man, it looks cold too, doesn't it? No more blowing snow warnings in place, no more warnings in Newfoundland in general. These are the totals that we saw Sunday into Monday morning. Heavier amounts of snow in Engley, Deer Lake, Stephenville, less so in St. John's, and that's because of the hours of freezing rain that you got there. And you've got another system coming. So Tuesday, nice calm day for the most part across Atlantic Canada. Next system moves in Tuesday night, overnight into Wednesday morning. It is followed by another system that moves in, and again we see another one hot on its heels. So it's going to be a succession with very little in the way of breaks in between. Great Lakes also getting these systems one after another, not quite as powerful through the Great Lakes, and by the time you get into Friday, you're looking at rain. I'll get to that in a moment, but first, here are the next 3 days. Temperatures will be cool on Tuesday, and then gradually warming Wednesday and Thursday. Many areas seeing temperatures above freezing. Let's go to Orangeville, where they were enjoying. So a lot of people out. It was cold, though. Temperatures were record-breaking in parts of southern Ontario, at least early in the day on Monday. -28.3 in London. That's a cold start. -22.8 in Hamilton. Not quite as bad in Toronto, but -30.1 in Borden. And you're thinking, haven't we gotten through the coldest part of winter? Yes, technically. And temperatures aren't going to warm, so that's the good news. So we've got snow coming through the overnight. The morning commute will be a messy one. Keep that in mind. Snow is blowing around. We've seen lightning with this particular system as well. So some pretty intense snow with some convection as well. Overnight into Wednesday, there's our next system, which could have some mixing, so a little bit of rain mixed in southwestern Ontario. I know, hard to believe with the temperatures we've just had. These are the totals we expect, between 8 and 12 centimeters in the darkest blue, and then in the lighter blue, 4 to 8 centimeters. But again, the winds are pretty strong, so the snow has been blowing around and will continue to blow around. No warnings on it, but special weather statements. So that's the next system, and then another one hot on its heels. So 3 in 1 week. Nothing major, just enough to be messy and slippery on the roads.
This weather's...
Okay, so we've got snow moving in. We also have some lightning and thunder associated with it. A little bit rare, getting a lot of calls on our storm line about it, tweets about it as well in places like Leamington, in Petrolia, in Aylmer. So we don't have any warnings on this. We do have a widespread special weather statement. Most recently, Dufferin County has been included in that. So we're talking about 8 to 12 centimeters of snow. This brought a lot of snow stateside to Michigan. Kalamazoo, for example, Grand Rapids, 30 centimeters of snow. We're not expecting anything like this on this side of the border, but still it's going to be whipping around. And for the morning commute, it's likely going to be a slow go. This should be wrapping up around, let's say, midday in the Toronto area, for example. So off it goes. Get a little bit of a break. I mentioned off the top 3 storms. So here's the next one. And that's moving in overnight to Wednesday. Now, for the GTA, should be all snow down towards southwestern Ontario, a little bit of mixing possible. But it's the final system of the week, a little bit later on Thursday night into Friday, where temperatures bump up to around 4 degrees, where we expect this to be all rain, which is interesting. It's funny because I looked at that forecast and was kind of excited about a forecast that had rain and 4 degrees. I mean, we've had snow on the ground in Toronto since December 9th, I believe. Incredible. So there you go. Temperatures are warming. That's the good news, but it'll be a little bit messy and slushy. And yes, we're not out of winter just yet.
Oz, right? All right. Thanks so much for talking to us. Stay warm, get warm. Temperatures are feeling like the minus mid-teens today. It is painfully cold for these guys, I can imagine. With more on your weather story, to you inside.
Yeah, that's brave or crazy, but all for a good cause. Nope, I won't do that. I will sponsor anyone who will do that, though. I'll put my money there, but I will not jump into that cold water. Temperatures so cold on Monday morning that we broke records. Look at London, minus 28.3. Hamilton was in the minus 20s. Borden, minus 30. Toronto was minus 16.7. So these were the morning temperatures. Temperatures rose through the day, but still below seasonal. That trend is ending, though. Temperatures are on the upswing. Unfortunately, we've got some stormy weather moving through. So through the overnight, Monday to Tuesday, slow commute, snow on the ground, whipping around 8 to 12 centimeters possible. Toronto's on the lighter side of that, probably 8. And then we have system number 2. Now this one bringing a little bit of rain mixed in towards southwestern Ontario, places like Windsor, Essex, Kent. But for the GTA, all snow. It is system number 3 moving in that will see all rain. So that will give you an indication of how warm it's going to be. So there's the totals I was alluding to, 8 to 12. You go farther north, 4 to 8. We've seen lightning with this. The winds have been powerful, whipping the snow around, so poor driving conditions. Keep that in mind.